What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well today. And we've got a little bit of Seahawks news. It's the day before a game, so today's the day where you usually get a little bit of news regarding practice squad elevations and updates like that. Usually it's not a lot, but we do actually also have some injury updates today as well, courtesy of Brady Henderson on X. So let's go ahead and take a look here. First, practice squad elevations. Let's start with George Holani. He has been elevated off the practice squad for the second straight week because of the Ken Walker injury, which pretty strongly indicates that they already know Walker will not play, or if he does play, he's going to be able to play so little that they still need the extra running back. So I would not expect Ken Walker out there, but we already kind of knew that, and Holani's going to get probably a few snaps. Last week, we didn't have Walker, and Holani got on the field for like 2 snaps, so it's not going to be very significant, but he'll, I imagine that he'll do something. Even if it's just special teams, you are probably going to see George Holani out there doing something, so good for him. His second straight elevation. And the other one, which is less likely to actually make an impact on the field, would be Jerick Hall. Quarterback Jerick Hall has been elevated from the practice squad. Some people might be wondering what that's about. Basically, the idea with this is you get him a little bit of extra money as kind of a thank you for serving as a practice squad quarterback when the team is trying to get ready for a game. It's not because he's going to play. It's not because they're afraid of Geno or Sam Howell getting hurt. It's because they want to reward him with a little bit of extra money, which you get for practice squad elevations because of the work he's doing in practice. They've talked about this before. That's why he was elevated previously. I guess they were using Jerick Hall as like a surrogate for Kyler Murray when they were practicing to prepare for the Cardinals. And this is kind of how you give him a bonus for that, because we don't have another quarterback on this team who can simulate the way Kyler Murray plays. And Jerick Hall kind of provided that. So now he gets a little bit of extra money. So that's what's going on there, is my understanding. So good for him. Good for Jerick Hall. Good stuff. That's the practice squad stuff. We also have a couple of injury updates, and one's good, one's bad. Neither is likely to be overly impactful, although don't sleep on the good one. Don't sleep on the good news here. Artie Burns has been elevated off of injured reserve. He has been activated and may be able to play tomorrow. It just depends on whether or not we're going to be able to actually punch in the activation and not declare him inactive for the game. So Artie Burns was probably going to be the third cornerback after Trey Brown fell out of favor. And then Josh Joby came along and started playing really good. And they're probably going to continue to roll with Josh Joby. I would expect them to continue to roll with Josh Joby. But Artie Burns is a guy who might see the field a little bit in dime packages. It's at least possible. And it's also possible that if somebody gets hurt, you have an option that you like coming off the bench, because Artie Burns is a good player. He's played very little this year, but he's been a good player in the past. We know what he can do. Former first-round pick. Had a workable career in the NFL. So don't be surprised if Artie Burns gets on the field at some point for the Seahawks over the next few games, and it's really nice to have him back. I'm excited about that. Excited for him as well. Hope he's ready, because his moment may yet come. The bad news is that we have replaced Artie Burns on injured reserve with another player, Jerick Reed II. So Jerick Reed II goes to IR, and that means he's going to miss at least 4 games. There are 4 regular season games left. So his best case scenario now is getting back in time for the first playoff game if the Seahawks make it. So realistically, it's not like he's going to be missed this season. He had been out for most of the year, and honestly, when he got back, he wasn't really doing all that well overall, I felt like. I kind of felt like that he was not having the special teams impact that he had last year. Like, last year, he was our best special teamer. And in this season, I thought he had actually been below average even. Part of the problem with this team, though, is that they don't have that ace special teamer anymore. Last year, it was Jerick Reed. And in previous years, we had had guys like Nick Bellore. And right now, we just haven't found that guy to seize the mantle of next special teams ace on the Seahawks. Reed is supposed to be that guy, but maybe he never really got past the injury he had last year. And at this point, we just need to say hopefully 2025 will be a little bit better. But we don't really have that ace. And we could really use that ace. So, kind of disappointing. It's kind of a lost season for him. Never really was able to get going. Never really was able to get anything started. So, hope he gets better. And that is all the news that we have right now for the Seahawks. I didn't see much with the Packers. I presume they're going to practice squad elevate a cornerback because they're missing Jair, Bullard, who does play nickel corner, and maybe missing Ballantyne. But I haven't seen anything yet. So that's it. See you guys later. Go Hawks. And hopefully tomorrow we've got some good things to pass along.